Well, as promised, I am here and I am going to go see the new Venom movie. There'll be Carnage here. The last movie was not good. There are fans of this movie, but this this is just Sony's desperate attempt to keep the Spider-Man IP in their brand. They desperately want to hold on to this IP, and so they refuse to give it up. And we're just getting these really crappy movies. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that we could be getting a lot better quality of a Spider-Man movie if it just went back to Disney. So, I mean, please, Sony, just stop it. Just stop it. I'm gonna go see this movie, and then I'll be right back in just a few seconds to let you know what I think about Carnage. There'll be Carnage. There will. I don't know what it's called. I don't care. I'm just here to make fun of it. All right. See you in a few. Bye. Oh my God. I really, I know what you guys are expecting. I know that you're expecting me to just shit on this movie, and I really want to, because it was not a good movie. It was a terrible movie. It was awful. God awful. It was horrible. But strange enough, there was a movie in there. And here's the bad thing. At the end of the movie, there was actually a glimmer of hope. There was something that I liked about this movie. Kind of like Old. I remember going out of that movie and thinking to myself, there's something about this movie. Or maybe it's a movie that I'm writing in my head that was better than the movie I saw. I saw the potential of this movie. But what we were given was the worst. It was the worst. There were so many things that went wrong with this movie. I guess first off, I want to, as usual, give the premise of the movie. Tom Hardy is reprising this role as Eddie Brock, who is the reporter that gets to interview. I think his name's Cassidy Clay, played by Woody Harrelson. We have Venom infecting Cassidy Clay and creating Carnage. Cassidy Clay gets out and starts wreaking havoc. It's a complicated plot, and it's all over the place. There are scenes specifically orchestrated to be funny, but none of the jokes landed for me. There were scenes in this movie that were just so over the top that I had a hard time taking them seriously. It was so bad that I kind of wanted to leave the theater halfway through, but I didn't. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad. Now, the end of the movie, it did get drawn up in an interesting climax that I can see under the layers of shit that we were given. If you push those things aside and like write your own version of this movie in your head, I could see it reaching that climax, and with a few tweaks, that climax could actually work. But as it is right now, as the movie was given to us right now, it doesn't work in the least. In the least. There were too many problems with this movie. The jokes didn't land. There wasn't really any action sequences until the very end. The Venom design is not good at all. And not only that, but the Carnage, because of the Venom design, the Carnage design, which is essentially the same thing but just red, it doesn't work for me. It didn't work for me at all. I don't understand if they were serious about this and they wanted to make it look like awe-inspiring or cool, then they totally did it wrong. Visually, this movie didn't work. The design of Venom didn't work for me. The design of Carnage didn't work for me. Tom Hardy's character his portrayal of the way that he gave it to us was so uninspired. I'm not sure what he was going for there, and neither was Cassidy Clay or even Carnage. We have subplots going on that, dude, it was not a good movie. It was a horrible movie, and I would not recommend anybody see it. Now, I just looked up on Rotten Tomato, and it has like a 54%. It's not earned at all. I encourage you guys not to see this movie. No, I'm getting this a 5%. It was horrible. It was horrible. The only entertainment I got out of it was, oh my God, this is so bad that it's going to be a joy to make fun of. And this is the enjoyment I'm going to get out of this movie. I'm going to get the enjoyment of going to every single one of my coworkers and everybody that has seen Venom and to tell them how much of a piece of shit this movie was. Because I want to debate this movie, and I want to tell people that I want people to come up to me. I'm begging people to come up to me and say, man, that Venom movie was actually really good. Because I want to stomp on them, and I want to tell them how wrong they were. This movie was a piece of rubbish. This movie does not deserve anybody's attention. It really doesn't. It's so awful that it needs to die. It needs to bomb in the box office so that Sony relinquishes the IP rights to this IP and gives it back to Disney. Please let this happen. Please. So that I don't get Venom in the Marvel Universe. Because that's what they're going to do. That's what they set up doing in this movie. And if they do, oh my God, they have... I don't know, but it's going to make me upset. So... That was the worst review I've ever done. I've just sat in the parking lot for 40 minutes, and I think I'm going to edit this down to maybe 5. It was so bad, guys. It was so bad. Please don't watch this movie. Please don't give them your money. Help me destroy this franchise so that we can get Spider-Man back permanently into the Disneyverse and into the MCU. Disney, if you're listening to me, I think your best move is to buy Sony so that you own the rights to all your Marvel characters again. So you can actually do Spider-Man right. You have been. You've been proving it to me. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. So you can actually do Venom right. There you go. Alright guys, that's it. Peace. I wish everybody peace. Seriously, peace. Montanay. I'll talk to you guys later, and goodbye.